Hey guys. Hi. Hello. What up? What's going on with the collective? Give me the energy in the air. What does the collective need to know? Hope you guys had a good day, night, morning, whatever. Having had whatever. Having had. Oh. Grounding. Somebody needs to ground themselves. You're reminded of the importance of staying grounded and centered amidst life's ups and downs. Connect with your inner strength and stability, finding peace and balance within yourself. Somebody needs to do some grounding. You need to take some time, spend time with yourself. Some of you guys are really busy here. You guys are manifesting things, working with people who are interrupting your energy and partnering up with people, and it might be taking you off course. Or off you again. Basically, you need to go ahead and start all over again. I don't know what else to tell you. You need to be grounding yourself. Some of you guys got too much stuff going on. Alright? You want to be careful with that. A whole bunch of stuff would happen with that. Myself as well. We all, sometimes you got to get in that energy, but for the most part, calm down. Fall back. There's something here where somebody may have been stalling your progress. There's something with advancement of your goals. Something that you guys have been working towards. You guys. Because I feel like there's this interruption here. Somehow, there's some things going on with you guys, clearly. There's something where you need to stay focused and committed. Somebody might be, falling off. For some of you guys, you might need to delegate responsibilities to people. Because grounding in progress, something's bogging you down or holding you back or whatever's going on here. Right? There's a need to ground. A need to spend time with yourself. Because I feel like there's a lot of interruptions. You have a lot going on. So what I'm seeing is partnerships, and then I'm seeing groups. So that means you could be in some sort of a relationship. You could also be partnering with people in business, collaborating, whatever this is, right? So there's a need to stay grounded. That 5 minutes that you have, spend it with yourself, whatever, I don't know, whatever you do. Listen, relax, whatever. I don't know, whatever. Give me more for the collective, please. I don't know. Clarity. Yep, you're going to gain some clarity once you do these things. When you guys realize that you are not grounded, you have a lot of stuff going on, it seems like a lot of things are actually happening, but when they're not. It's just a lot of chaos, or for some of you guys, this is a very quiet, subtle chaos, but it's chaotic. In some cases, you guys just can't talk about it. In some cases, you can't talk about it because you don't understand it. Some of you guys don't understand what's happening yet. Some changes are internal before they become external to others. So you have to deal with whatever is going on inside first before it is then delivered to the outside world. Right? A lot of people have a lot of reservations because they don't know what's going on yet. Something like that. Clarity is coming. Trust yourself and the universe to make necessary changes to achieve your goals. Soon you'll gain clarity about your life's purpose. Ooh, life's purpose. Nice. So you guys are going to gain some sort of clarity about your life's purpose. The 543 is the angel number there. That's clarity. What you need assistance with, 6, 7, and 8. Somebody could be... Hold up. Ain't 6, 7, 8 Jamaica. Hold up. Nah. Area code for Jamaica. Hold up. Hold up. Is it 6, 7? It's some sense. Didn't I say the area code for Jamaica? What did you give me? Okay. It's 658. 876. Okay, it's 87. Okay, that's what I'm seeing it this way. 876. Yep. All right, I was right. 678 876. I guess that's one of the codes, the area code there. So you got 876 is also 658. Ooh, 1997 is significant. All right, so that's what that's about. I'm just saying, it's one of the things that I see there. 432. Somebody could be affiliated with Yale radio station. 432. I don't know if it's the same. 94.3. What up? I remember that because I won my Eazy-E tape. It wasn't a tape. It was a when CD. I think it was around when CDs first. I got my first Eazy-E, NWA. Well, the whole group. Well, I won my first CD out of there. I was like, oh yeah. What else I get out of there? I got a bunch of music out of there because I was always a Radiohead. So Literally. I love radio. I remember 95.7, That Is the Night. When I don't know, it was like, what was it, Friday night? It was a Friday night, and I was looking for music, and all the rap music was playing, was crazy. I was like, oh, I heard this, or whatever. For some reason, I was flicking through, and I don't know what station I was going to, but I wound up passing by this station called 95.7. I heard of it before, because they were playing it, like, at the orthodontist's office. You know how they be playing that fun top 40 music? I mean, I ain't never heard that stuff before. But it was, and then the thing is, the music I was used to hearing in the doctor's office, it was different at night. When I tell you they had Dream House, it was amazing. That was the night I found myself hooked on Dream House, Progressive House. Everything is crazy. That was around the time where would I call up? Who's show? I called up some lady's show when I was younger. She's a Republican. I don't know who her name was, so. I don't know I can't remember. It was some show again. I was a Radiohead. I've always been this way. Always. It's crazy. So, yeah. Alright. So, anyway, so that's how I started. I love my house. Honey, when I tell you, ciao. Oh, just beautiful. Beautiful music. Beautiful. A beautiful music. It's like you can't even dispute it. Oh my God. And the thing is, guys, I'm telling you, and I don't know if anybody in the world is listening, all 5 of you, I remember the melody because I never forget that. That's literally how I roll. And the thing is, because it's house music at night, they play, in some cases, a different version of a top 40 song. This was not top 40. This was like Alice DJ. I think my Alice DJ, that CD, they delivered that one from Europe. It's blue. The original had red words. Don't play with me, all right? So anybody saying they me, if they don't know them little details, y'all don't know what it is. Listen, E40 weirdo, right? I'm too weird for, like, I don't want to say I'm weird, but there's certain things about me that ain't nobody gonna know unless I tell you, right? So you gotta ask people certain questions like that. But the lyrics were, why don't you hear me? Why don't you hear me? Or something like that. I was like, oh my goodness. I can never find the original song or that version of it again. I never found it again. I never heard the song again, nothing. But that music, oh my goodness. If I ever hear it again, I would know it. Point is, if anybody out there knows anything about that weird song, I don't know what year it was or nothing, let a sister know. What's going on with the collective? Grounding. What's up? What are they being grounded? Oh, okay. You guys are in some sort of this mentality of I can't sleep at night. You guys could be being tormented by something going on in your lives right now. You guys are fearful over something that you're scared of. I do feel like you did get clarity that you need to let something go. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that there. For some of you guys, you're dealing with a Gemini. You could be a Gemini. You got clarity on something. You know that you have a lot going on. There's no progress in something. This could have to do with another country, right? With this 876. Well, I'm just looking at it from that perspective. This could have to do with a college. 345. Where's 345? Is that the South or something? No, that's New York. No, New York is 347. I don't know. 54321. Anyway, give me more. What's going on with the collective? We have Gemini energy that pops up. We also have justice. For some of you guys, you're stuck in your heads because there's no progress in justice. Some of you guys could be a Libra. Somebody could be from an island. The color red could be significant. Somebody could be worried about getting justice in court, right? There's no progress on something. Something is holding you guys back. Some of you guys are in court and it's holding you back from achieving your goals, meaning I don't necessarily have the availability to go to work because I have to sit in this courthouse or I have to deal with this nonsense or something like that, right? I feel like for some of you guys, it's very hard for you to move on. And I'm the same way to an extent. Let me just... I got a hoodie on. Hold up. I think for some of you guys, to an extent, it is very difficult for you to give 100% focus to something else when you have so many things outstanding. I feel like whatever this is, a ton of moving parts. I feel like I just heard a letter drop. I think I know that sound. Hold up. No. Yeah, the letter V dropped. Child, who is a V? Some random letter on the ground. And I said I heard thing drop. Yep. All right. So what's next is the Nine of Pentacles. I'm not gonna take it because I didn't shuffle. All right. I'm not gonna take it because I didn't shuffle, but I'm just saying, like, give me this energy. What else is going on, please? All right, somebody might have something pending in the courthouse. It says you guys are worried about getting justice in a situation, but justice is always upright. Is also upright. So I don't think this is a bad thing. I do feel like somebody could be really worried about this with this imbalance coming up, and somebody's also concerned. And I'm gonna give you the sequence. This came out first. I may have made the wrong choice. I think I have clarity that I made the wrong choice. And then this came out reverse. I'm imbalanced about this choice that I made. Confirmation. Something is going to court here. In other news, though, whoever you are, this could be something where you guys made some wrong choice in love. It could be the wrong choice of career, relationship, whatever. Partnership, right? Somebody's like, I made the wrong choice. Or somebody's being overly cautious. I don't know how to... I made the wrong choice. For some of you guys, you might feel like... I don't think this is your energy. I don't. For somebody you're dealing with a Scorpio, there's some imbalance here. Somebody may feel like they made the wrong choice. Somebody took an untraditional route when it comes to something, or some sort of a marriage, or somebody may want to escape some sort of an organization. Somebody may feel like they made a mistake by joining something. This was a bad choice for me. I am now out of whack, out of balance about this. There's something with money restrictions because of a wrong choice made by somebody. Somebody's no longer going to test the waters when it comes to something. This could have to do with the court, or I'm not going to test the waters with this organization no more. Return on investment. Somebody's frustrated at work because they feel like I'm putting a ton of work in, but I'm not necessarily getting anything back in return. Somebody could be a Taurus. All right, with the Seven of Pentacles, you could not be satisfied with the amount of money that you're making, right? The amount of time I'm putting in versus what I'm getting back. Maybe I'm getting a ton of money, but I'm getting a hell of a headache. I don't know. Something going on in a situation where you're unhappy, where you don't feel like all that you put in is worth it. Like, I put on all this work, it's not, I wasn't worth it. What I got in return wasn't worth it. That's the energy that I get there, whatever that's about. Somebody could be a Sagittarius here. Somebody who could be in balance. This Nine of Swords, tell me more about this justice. What exactly is the collective attempting to get justice in? Wow, that was fast, okay. I'm trying to get justice. You guys may want somebody to get locked up, or you want justice in some court case. Something having to do with frustrations over being restricted. Some of you guys could simply be trapped in your head, which is evident here with this Nine of Swords. It then goes to Eight of Swords. I'm up all night. I'm sick to my stomach. I have deep-rooted issues about things that I did, went through, people I dealt with. I want justice in this situation, or I hope I get justice. Right? Somebody feels trapped. I'm scared I'm going to go to jail in some cases, or I feel like I'm going to have to stay in a mental prison. I want justice. For some of you guys, this is like... yeah, I want justice against this Gemini. This is a Gemini who did something here. There could be a Libra who did something here that you feel like may need to be in prison. You feel like this person stopped you from being grounded. This person stopped me from making progress. I feel like you need to go to jail. I pray I get this justice. Or, give me one more. Or this could be you and worried about going to jail. But I don't know whose energy this is because it doesn't necessarily tell me. Give me one more to help me understand. Is this a collective or is this somebody else? All right. Four of Swords here. Okay. There's some situation where somebody needs to relax. I want to say this. Somebody is currently in court, has been in court. They get to take a break. They are taking a break because they have another battle coming up. The battle coming up is about somebody's mental state. Somebody could currently be located literally in their bedroom just laying down, but it's like abnormal amounts of time. That's because of depression, right? It's kind of like I can't sleep. I'm going to sleep when I can. So you're going to see somebody resting a lot, if not in a mental facility. This person is resting because they just got out of a battle. They have another one coming up where jail could possibly be, I don't know, they could be sentenced to something. There's a possibility. So the question is, what are they being, why are they being gagged? Why are they losing grounding or something like that? Why can't they sleep? It's over something that somebody did here. Somebody could have made somebody sick. I see something where somebody's waiting for test results. Somebody could have been accused of making somebody sick. And because of this, somebody can't think, I can't settle, I can't breathe until these results come back. And after the results come back, somebody's demanding jail, but somebody could be scared that they're going to be locked up because they made somebody sick. There's a Gemini out here looking like they're making folks sick. Possibility. You have the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Swords, but then it takes me to Libra. For some of you guys, there may have been some sexual there may have been a sexual encounter between a Libra and a Gemini. Somebody got sick. All right, somebody could have been younger. Somebody was unreliable, hopping around, stuff like that. Give me more. Tell me, what do I need to know about this? What's this? Or somebody look like they're going to go to jail or something like that. There's some accusation or something. Somebody might be in a mental facility. The other one might be in jail. These people look like they're going to trial. They stopped their progress. All right. Somebody tried to make somebody sick. All right. So we also have the Five of Swords that came out. The Five of Swords is coming out reversed. So whatever this is, somebody got caught in the act of doing this illegal. They got caught in the act of doing something illegal. So they may have something on video, film. Again, it talks to somebody. They may have some sort of footage or some sort of proof that somebody did something. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to say that there's somebody here who is in a mental facility. Confirmation. I have the Temperance that comes out again. Now, this deck does have a variety, but I purposely yanked all these decks and put them together because I wanted confirmation. I can do my tarot decks how I want, just like you. Yo, these suckers are classics. It's like, seriously, they just don't die. Like, you can bend, cry, leave out, and they don't. To me, these are about as classic as Romance Angels, Doreen Virtue. To me, that's just my own I know they cost 2 cents and hers cost hundreds, but these suckers are classics. I'm just saying. They really are. Anyway, so yeah, somebody could be losing their mind. Confirmation, somebody got, I don't want to say sentence. Somebody has been assigned to a mental facility. Somebody could be a Sagittarius or a Libra who got assigned to a mental facility. There could be some Libra out here who is suing. You doing something. I tell you what, whoever this Gemini energy is or somebody in this energy, they got caught in the act of doing something illegal. Could be a Sag. They got caught. Imprisoning somebody, trying to make somebody mentally ill, putting something in front of the justice system, and now they're sick, up all night, can't sleep. Well, they just can't sleep because they worry. They ain't up all night for other reasons, honey. I'll tell you that. And I'll tell you why, because I heard that don't work. Give me more. Okay, so the reason why folks can't sleep at night is because about this money. So we already knew that. They got caught in the act of doing something illegal, stealing money, money laundering, whatever, whoever these people are. And this is why you need to ground yourself. You guys have been around these people. This Four of Pentacles, somebody's a Capricorn here who got caught in the act of doing something illegal. They were money laundering, and funny, they were doing it online too. Now this came out reversed. This is some sort of cybercrime. Something that they didn't want you guys to know about. All right, this person currently, whoever this person is, this Sagittarius energy could be losing their minds. Capricorn could be losing their mind here. Libra, you could be losing Libra, Capricorn. Yeah, Capricorn twice. You could be losing your mind over this because something that you were doing online got caught. All right, see, people are viewing this. It could be a Leo involved, all the fixed signs. So we have Taurus here. We got Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. All right, something was done online. This did come out reverse. You weren't supposed to know about this money embezzlement that was happening online. that people is up for. So Capricorn, you show up again. Somebody's going to jail for embezzlement. They're hoping that they don't. They're up all night sick about it, but it's you going. Collective, you said you wanted your justice, but it looks like it's coming to you. Give me one more. What else do I need to know? Give me one final card. One final card. Final card. Somebody's a Queen of Wands reversed. So this is somebody who didn't have any confidence in the first place, right? So they may have done some stuff to you. Maybe they tried to sabotage you. Somebody's hair could be blonde. Somebody's hair could be red. This person is fiery, but they're not outspoken for the right reasons. They talk shit, right? They're very needy, right? There might be an over display of false confidence. Oh, I'm this and I'm that, and the whole time you money laundering, right? Somebody could be a Sagittarius out here money laundering and hiding stuff. Like one of them dumb chicks. She about to go to jail for something that she covered up for. Again, that was stupid. Like stuff like that. It could be one of them chicks. But there's some embezzlement going on here, something like that. Could be with a Sagittarius. This Sag is losing their mind. They can't stand it. This stuff that they see going on. Ooh, child. Who would ever allow this? The government. Because they tired of your shit. I saw it. Okay. Give me more. What else? What else do I need to know? What they got clarity on here? What the collective got clarity on? Alright, so we know that there's some chick who's needy involved in this, stealing from you. I don't know if that's you. It don't look like it. I don't know who that is. It's just somebody that I don't know. I think that's a Sag. Anyway, you got clarity on something. You guys understand that. I think you guys understand why something had to fall apart, right? There was some sort of an accident here. You have clarity on who caused the accident, set up the accident. People went at this person's direction. Somebody could be a Scorpio. Somebody going to jail here. You got clarity on some person who started something having to do with a home, something having to do with a prison. Somebody may have burned something down. This is some sort of fraud. It's insurance fraud. You guys might have clarity on who stole something or somebody did something illegally. I think there are two different instances going on so far. One is definitely cyber that somebody's up and worried about. I feel like whatever this is, you are going to get justice if it is not in court already. I feel like there's a main player here. Could be a Sagittarius. He or she could be a Queen of Wands or a King of Wands and over display of wealth. You know, when they really don't have anything, or they're just saying, oh, I got it like that for no, like this, because they don't have anything else. All they got is their gold chain to show you. Like literally, if you go inside and you actually talk to these people, you're going to find they're so empty. We all are. But at least we can admit it. At least we can say to you, listen, some stuff ain't right in my life. These people can't admit that. They rather die and go to hell. All right? They worried about how people remember them on this earth with their gold chains. So they ain't worried about their souls. And you shouldn't worry about their souls either. You said what you said and go on about your way. So the Tower, somebody had an eagle death. And they hiding it from you. Could be a Scorpio. There could be a Scorpio who is hoping to get out of jail. And that's one of the things I said at the beginning. For some of you guys, you understand who set fire to something. All right, for some of you guys, it was not a Scorpio who set fire to something. For some of you guys, you're not going to be able to escape some situation, but for some of you guys, you will. At the end of the day, no matter what, even if you escape this, you do not escape without an eagle death. All right, you're going to feel it. You don't feel good. People are going to accuse you of stuff that ain't right. They're going to say you burned down somebody's house and you didn't, right? Stuff like that. But I don't know what this is, but you got some kind of clarity on some sort of fraud or somebody who is incarcerated or why somebody's acting the way they're acting, why there was some sort of catastrophe. Give me more. What else does the collective get clarity on? You could be a Scorpio getting clarity on something. I forgot all that I said, and I forgot to say that. What's this tower? It's too many. Well, one of the towers is a Wheel of Fortune reverse. Somebody going broke. Okay, so we got that. I ain't gonna take it, but it was in there. What else? What do we need to know? All right, so the moon. There's some sort of secret. So I told you somebody kept a secret. There's some sort of secret about a Scorpio maybe being in jail. You're not supposed to know about this. There's a Scorpio in jail. They could be a Pisces. This is a Pisces energy. There's some sort of deception behind the Pisces. What's the big secret? Because the secret to me feels like it came out first a day in jail and don't know they too ashamed to tell it. All right, the High Priestess. Again, Pisces is in jail. Pisces in jail. Give and take. Equal give and take. This could be two Pisces in some sort of a relationship. It's supposed to be a secret. But I feel like this is a righteous Pisces. There are secrets coming out. There's something that somebody knows about jail that's hidden over some money that was supposed to be given. It wasn't given, and now this person goes to jail. Somebody could be a Taurus who's in jail too. There could be a Pisces and a Taurus in jail or going to jail if they ain't there already. They're trying to escape it. Trying to escape jail, all right, because of some work that they did. Three of Pentacles reversed. Something could have been done at somebody's job. If this is a jail, something could have happened inside this jail. I don't know what it is, but it's some group work that did not go well. It is now in the hands of, what do they call it, red tape? All right, some group work that somebody did. Let me see something else, because this could have been some sort of a, something about home improvements. Yep, so you have the Tower. This symbolizes some sort of fraud, right? If you look at it from that perspective. Because I have the Three of Pentacles and because the verbiage is telling me what it's telling me, improvements underway. So there were some delays, but there's also improvements. And I'm getting a home here. There's something with home improvements. Somebody couldn't afford to finish them or something like that. Somebody burned the place down. It wasn't worth it. There was some group work that went wrong. It's been recognized that it went wrong. It's been recognized that there could have been two Pisces involved, a Taurus involved, and a Scorpio, or done to a Scorpio, or done to a Taurus, however it goes, okay? Again, a Capricorn. There's something significant about a Capricorn who put this group of people together to get something done. Hold on. Who's this? Listen, there's something definitely significant about a Sagittarius. I will say this. There's a Capricorn out here losing their mind. There's a Sagittarius out here losing their mind because there's a secret coming out about a Pisces. I keep telling y'all somebody fucked the sister. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? Y'all don't want to believe that. Yeah, they're dead. You want that money, you going to let them fuck your sister. And she did. Give me more. Listen, this is more theft. Somebody does not want to be seen for the thievery. For what they tried to take. Somebody tried to take somebody's money. They tried to take something. They tried to see the Five of Swords is some sort of deception or thievery. In this case, I'm going to say it is thievery and deception. It is thievery, or let's put it, it's deception because somebody purposely set fire to a place or did something to gas the place down and burn it up or something like that. That's deception. The other piece where the thievery comes in is where you actually go in and make the insurance claim and said that you don't know what happened. I don't know who. Raggedy Ann and Andy got involved. So who the heck knows? All types of nonsense. And that's where it becomes thievery. Is all I'm saying. So I don't know. Whatever that's about. All right. But somebody does not want to be known for this. There's something where somebody's not going to be able to defend what happened here. They can't defend this scenario, the situation. They can't explain it thoroughly. They can't even explain all these people involved and all the online stuff and how is all this connected, because they all know each other. They're doing something online. Remember, there is significant